we're back with part 2 of this session. So, as the dog gets cursed by a worldly order by the Dromeri Smith for denying his wives his dick, what are Theolin and Joseph doing?
I think we know what Thielen will do.
Well, first I have to. I'm gonna ask my wife to come outside because I need to get all these people. But this seems like a good opportunity to introduce her to my dragon.
Imagine
So, and
dragons.
yeah,
Dragon.
I'll cast sending to fire as I kind of approach the bottom of the tower, and I'm like, "Hey, hey, honey, could you come down to the bottom of the tower? I need to get the people out of my demi plane, and this seems like a good opportunity to introduce you to my dragon."
I'm on my way. The kids have been put down again for are starting to wake up from the nap. It would also be good to have Mother watch over them for a bit, so she gets to get to know them at least. Unless
Oh,
you
yes,
want
of course.
Aurora and Auroras to watch over them.
No, I sprint at the stairs.
What?
I go into the tower, sprint up the stairs, and
Yeah,
help
you can see
carry them
Aurora and
outside.
Auroras are like standing in the room, like talking with her, and they go, "We would love to watch over your children. Apologies, Theoman said he would rather Enya watch over them. After all, they're family." And you see the two robot women look towards you, Theolin, and then walk outside. You see Aurora look at you. Her eyes glance over yours. And she walks up and whispers in your ear,
Huh?
"Master Theolin, this would be the best time for you to ask your wife about tonight." And she walks out. Well, before she walks out, she stops again and turns around. "I would love to see what you can do." And she walks out.
She's already seen it. She just wants to feel it.
That was something. I have another thing to ask you later, but let's go outside.
You
I
can see
don't want
Pyre's
seven.
like she's pout facing, but you can see like the fire on her body is getting extremely bigger.
Yeah,
She's very
it's
irritated. It
jealous.
seems.
Irritated. Okay.
Yeah, you've been standing around a lot of other women and not her.
Come on, honey. I can't have 70, possibly 70 people, appearing in this room.
Funny enough, 70 people. No, but as you step out and eventually summon everyone, summon your demiplane. This is the first time Tidal and Gesh, Joseph actually have seen the demiplane besides the other day. Actually, no, your characters were off talking to the guards. So no, this is the first time you've seen the demiplane.
Are we sitting near where the beholders were sent? Replaced?
Yes, they are. You are.
And do I detect any hostility from them?
You detect no hostility from them.
Oh.
Interesting. I'm gonna glare at them. Alright, do your thing.
Enya, are you around?
Yes, I'm here, dear. And floating up to you is Enya, and you can see that she is a bit bigger than when you left. And you get the feeling your demiplane has your energy, your essence in it, and that is why the creatures that live here can absorb it. And yes, Tidal?
Sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. I've already added the mark.
Okay, isn't that how the fire primals get pregnant?
No, that's not. That is a way they can get pregnant. They have to agree to put both of them in. And out of character, just for you guys to be aware, why Pyre has been near death so much is because the pregnancy of a primal is usually shared with the energy of another creature, and then it can be taken, and then it can create another one. But because of a more physical means, the Pyre, for example, would have to create more of the body inside of her, and their race is not designed for that perfectly, so she would still be giving birth in a normal mortal essence when she is not, in fact, a normal, common mortal. So that means that she has to create the body and take the energy, take her energy and bestow it upon that. It's her entire body creating it, rather than taking that energy and mixing it with her energy and creating a child. So that there is a bit of a difference in biology there, which is why she is nearly dead every time. Yes, and because of being in his demiplane, the essence does exuberate the pregnancy to be faster, and you can see that she is nearly bursting at the seams.
Yeah.
All right.
And she like puts her hand on her stomach. Thielen, it will be any day now. By the way, it seems this demi-plane carries your energies.
It's a good thing Joseph is here in case it happens right now.
Saying that,
Oh no.
I would like you to roll me a d100, Thielen.
Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. 55.
Oh, I really wish you would have said that. As you see her like bend over for a second, and you see a bit of magma pours down from her lower parts, and
Joseph.
at this
Yeah,
point you
yeah,
can see her
yeah.
like immediate like fall to the ground for a second as she is starting to go into labor. Yes,
No orgy.
there could be. Anyways,
One of the first things I would do is cast Death Ward on her.
all right, you go over and cast a death ward on her. As you do so, thank you. There's a house over there. Bring me over, and she starts to
I will.
like groan heavily.
I will pick her up and just carry her over there.
Okay, Joseph, you're not resistant to fire damage, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I don't care.
No,
Over the
hold
course-
on. I think within my demi-plane he is. If this is the still same effect.
Unfortunately, because it's a demi-plane, I would say what kind of fire damages give him resistance to.
Let me check, because I'm pretty sure that's Moros. That's not. Here we go. Thielen.
Maria?
My bloom. Gain. I and my allies gain deific immunity to fire damage.
Okay. So as you begin to pick her up, you can see Joseph gets burnt heavily at first, but then you're like, oh shit. You start to focus for a second, and the wounds do not burn Joseph anymore. Joseph, in the first few seconds of carrying her, I will say you do take this damage, however.
Yeah. I understand, but Joseph does not care.
8 points of fire damage, we'll say.
That's okay. Like,
Additionally,
I think
your maximum HP is reduced by 8.
for now. Yeah, I get
No.
it.
Permanently.
Permanent?
Mhm.
What?
Why did you say for now? That's like asking Goblin to make it permanent.
Hey,
No, I'm
good
fucking with you. I'm
thing I-
fucking with you. It is for now. I'm just fucking with you. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just trying to see how you react, to be honest with you.
So funny.
I was just.
Prolonged exposure to her flames would permanently reduce your HP, though.
Yeah, but I think you can understand why in this situation Joseph just wouldn't care. He's like in doctor mode.
So as you begin to rush her into the stone building you see next to one of these trees, you begin to lay her down on some of the cloths as you begin to like prepare any implements you have. What you don't have doctor's implements. You don't have the tools necessary for helping give someone birth in this domain. You watch as
Yeah,
Thielen
they-
enters behind you with Pyre, both like in a panicked state at the moment.
Can I
Like, get my
manifest them?
doctor's tools now!
What'd you
Can I
say?
manifest them?
No.
Get me my doctor's tools fast!
Okay, where are they? Do you have them in your room or something?
Yes, they're in my room.
All right, I
desk.
hand fire the kids. I assume if I still have them, and I leave the demi plane to go grab them.
You leave the demiplane. As you do, you begin to rush up the stairs to grab them, and Aurora stops you in your place and goes, Thielen, we must talk about... And you push past her into his room and grab his... Well, make an investigation check first as Aurora comes in. Thielen, you seem to be in a hurry. What is it you need help with?
I need to find Doctor Stoll's. My wife's mother is giving birth, and Joseph does not have his doctor's tools.
Make an investigation check.
Is she gonna
It
help
would
me?
be a low DC.
She will be making her own roll specifically.
Okay. 21.
That succeeds easily.
Joseph, I'll say Joseph. How messy is your room?
It's pretty good, cleaned up. He wasn't there often until now, but you would have had them next to it, right next to his
You
bed.
do find his doctor's bag, and you like go to reach over to it, and you pull it up, and you see items in there. You see clamps, you see like saws, whatnot. You're not sure what he needs out of this, but you know you need to get going. And Aurora looks at you and goes, "May I be allowed to watch this birth, please? It would help me in the future with knowing about the child rearing of individuals upon the island."
All right, fine. I don't have time. I grab her arm and I open the demi plane again.
All right, you open the demiplane. As you both appear in the demiplane next to the doctor, what have you been doing, Joseph and Tadal, as a few minutes have passed at this point, as you're trying to help here. Or Tudal, you don't even have to be here as part of the birth. You could just be walking around like, hey, fire elemental, you want this dick? Or something like that.
Yeah, I'm like going around searching for everyone. It's like, where'd everyone go? Hello? Dylan?
Well, Tudal, you're in the demi-plane too.
What? Oh, I am?
Yeah, you saw all this fucking happen. Oh, wait, no, you weren't.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't have been there because I was just coming back from the Smiths.
You're right. You're right. Okay. Yeah, you come in and Thielen is just... Thielen disappears. Give me a second. I am running low on disk space for the recording, it says. So, give me 1 second to stop the recording. I'll pick up from here when I have cleared out some disk space.